Alright guys, welcome back to Season 2 of this FIFA 18 career mode save with Liverpool. If you remember then, last time out we had the FA Cup quarter-final that went all the way to penalties, which was quite a disappointing result really. We should have been able to put that game away. That was Brighton, I believe, and yeah, because it was a Brighton sandwich, weren't it? So, we started with that quarter-final FA Cup game against Brighton, and then we progressed to the I want to say quarterfinals of the Champions League by beating Besiktas, which I think was 2-1 on the night and 5-1 on aggregate. And then we finished the episode with another game against Brighton to finish that Brighton sandwich. We have a look at the calendar then. There's just to confirm the results that did happen. So Brighton, quarterfinal, drew 1-1, but we did win on penalties, so we did make it to the next round. Besiktas 2-1 on the night, 5-1 on aggregate, and 1-0 victory over Brighton at home. If we have a look at what today's episodes are going to bring, it is all league action, but the reason I'm showing you the calendar is because we do know who our opponents are going to be for the next rounds of the Champions League and the FA Cup. As you can see, we've got Bayern Leverkusen in the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup or Champions League. And in the FA Cup, we will be facing Burnley in the semi-final. For now, though, because that will be next episode and the episode after, in this episode, we are facing Crystal Palace away. Aston Villa, who we faced in the Carabao Cup final, we are facing them at Anfield. And then we will be travelling to London to face West Ham. Okay, so a little bit of bad news. Not that bad because it's only for 3 days, but we have lost Virgil van Dijk to a training injury. He's got a bruised rib, he's going to miss 3 days. He was in the starting lineup for this next game just because he'd not played the previous one, but that obviously has been changed again. I'll show you the lineups shortly. Some better news, and earlier than I expected in a way, Leon Goretzka has returned from his injury and will be available to play soon. I am not going to risk him straight away because we've got a lot of football left to play before the season is over, but that is great news because Goretzka's obviously been one of our best performers since this save was started and we signed him. So if we can get Leon back into the team and playing well, that will really boost our chances of finishing this season strongly. We're not going to dwell on injuries and injury news though, we are just going to crack on with this episode. So that means a thrilling three of Mane, Icardi and Salah up front. Maya, Modric and Weigl are my three in the middle of the park. Matip partners De Ligt at centre-back after Van Dijk picked up that training injury. Tierney returns at left-back with Semedo at right-back, and Kasper Schmeichel is in the net. Okay, getting towards the tail end of the season, we are in April. And that means we need some big performances as we see this season out, because obviously we are trying to win everything this season. Unlike last season where we won absolutely nothing. It's Kramaric again. Correa looks to turn, but we get the ball away. There's Icardi. Icardi gives it away cheaply. Palace really digging in middle. Oh, offside, ref. Gotta be. No, weren't offside. He manages to beat the offside. That's usually my game, innit? Come on, get your nut on it. Or just kick it away. Well done, Semedo. Deal with that, Matip. Well done. Modric. Cardi finds Salah. Mane. And Salah's going to shoot, but get a corner. Right, what can we do with this corner? Whip it in, way over the heads of everybody. That should go out for another corner though. Anyone? No. Straight over the heads of absolutely everybody, and we might just about keep that in. Well done, Weigl. Here's Maya. Modric. Oh, ball cannons off the defender's legs. Throw in by Tierney, finds Maya. Here's Icardi, looking to find Salah. He does find Semedo. Semedo crosses it in, back stick, and Mane is offside. Well done, Weigl. Salah. Oh, and Salah puts it back at net. Thought it were going to be offside, but the linesman's flag stays down, and we take the lead finally. Honestly thought when that pass came through that he was going to be offside, but he weren't. He was getting played onside by number 5. Icardi finds Mane. Oh, we are nearly at half time. 44 minutes. And there we go. The ref blows the whistle, and that is half time. Salah finds Mane. Could this be number 2? Nope. Straight to defender. There's Icardi. Ref. Thank you. Straight at keeper. That were a waste. Is Icevine. S-Vine? S-Wine? S-Ween? I don't know. Never heard of him. Another one for you, Lexi. See, what I probably should have done is had Goretzka on bench and brought him on in like last 10 minutes. Correa, what was that? That's why we sold you in first place, lad. Although I have got some plans for what I want to do with FIFA 19, with that Tottenham save. I've decided that I'm not going to be thinking about building for the future. I'm going to think about just trying to sign world class and just go all out. So you won't see me signing loads of different youngsters that have got good potential. You'll just see me, hopefully, anyway, signing quality players that have probably got 1 or 2 seasons in them. Mane, Modric, Icardi, and he doubles our lead. That gives us complete control in this one. Mauro Icardi strikes again. That actually will be Icardi's last action of the game. He's coming off with Dolberg coming on. Salah is coming off for Kai Havertz. And Julian Weigl comes on for Lewis Cook. He could find Havertz. Modric. Cook. Ooh. Oh, great ball from Havertz through to Mane. Dolberg. And Dolberg scores, but it's going to be offside, innit? Yep. There's MacArthur. Well done. Defence standing strong. There's Modric. Finds Semedo under pressure still. Dolberg. There's Maya. Dolberg sets Mane off. And Havertz. What was that? Won't matter though. Referee blows his whistle. Full time. Liverpool 2. Crystal Palace 0. Game number 2 then, and this time we are in front of the Anfield faithful again. Pulisic, Icardi and Salah are my thrilling 3 up top. Max Meyer, Sanson and Lewis Cook are my 3 in the middle of the park. Van Dijk returns from his training injury to partner De Ligt at centre-back, with Semedo and Tierney still at wing-backs, and Schmeichel is still in the net. We have got Goretzka on the bench, so I think I might bring him on around the 80-minute mark just to get him back into first-team action, but only if things are going well. So let's see if we can put a few past Villa at Anfield. So no pressure, but Chelsea only managed a draw in their last game. So the gap at the top is only 3 points. This match is going to cause me some real problems because I'm having trouble telling difference between 2 kits. Yeah, it's not new in a way because my colour blindness, I've talked about it several times. But, like then, struggled to tell whether I had a player next to me that were on my team or theirs. Oh, well cut out Maya. And we keep hold of the ball as well. De Ligt finds Sanson. Here's Lewis Cook. Maya. Nothing from the referee for the foul on Maya. There's Jedinak. Finds March. Takuja back to March. And well done Semedo. We deal with that just about. Well done Tierney. Not well done from Van Dijk though, we get it away. And we give away free kick. Alright, what can Villa do? That, apparently. Right, come on Liverpool. Well done. Max Meyer deals with that. And John Terry is in for it though. All over the back of Icardi. Here's Hourahan. Schmeichel, that's yours. What on earth? You know, for a minute I thought that had been good as a goal. which would have been funny because I have talked about how football should go back to the days where you can barge a keeper into his own net, but I don't think I'd have been laughing too much if that had have counted. Oh, Pulisic, you should have done much better, mate. Here's Icardi, finds Salah, and Salah puts it wide. And there we go. Referee brings it to a close at half-time. 0-0 at Anfield. And fight my colour blindness. Well won, Pulisic. Cross this in. We can, but it's too close to keeper. And Goalkeeper clutches it easily out of the air. Gain the ball away cheaply at minute. Oh, well done, Schmeichel. And again. Here's Pulisic running onto this. They turn inside, find Cook, and the ball cannons out of Terry. Pulisic, he is onside. Oh, no, off the crossbar. All right, substitution time. I know I said that Goretzka weren't going to come on until near the end of the game, but I think we need a bit more strength in midfield. So Goretzka has come on for Max Meyer and Mane has come on for Christian Pulisic. Great punch by Goalkeeper. Lewis Cook knocked straight off the ball as well. Semedo wins the ball. Here's Goretzka. Finds Mane, and then Mane can't feed Icardi through. Oh, Icardi, why are you playing a pass instead of a shot? And there's Mane. Here's Icardi. That's going to be a free kick. Oh! That weren't far off. Let's have a look how far off it were. Oh, just over the bar. Here's Icardi. Oh, great save by Goalkeeper. Lump this in the box. Can we get on the end of it? We can. Oh, and it's saved again. We've got another injury. We can't afford injuries, but somebody is down, and I want to cry because I think it's Salah. It is. Mo Salah has gone down clutching his knee. That does not look good. There's a substitution then for the injured Salah. Kai Havertz comes on in his place. Oh, Havertz. Oh, Icardi, what were you doing, mate? Well done, De Ligt. Right, that's it. Come on, Mane. Oh, Mane could be through. What have you given it to Havertz? That were a waste. And there we go. Referee brings it to close at full time. 0-0. And the worst news we could have possibly got. Mo Salah is done for the rest of the season. Oh, medial collateral ligament and is out for 3 months. We've got no more King Mo. What we're going to do? Third and final game then, and because of injuries, we are left with a thrilling 3 of Mane, Icardi and Pulisic up front. Goretzka finally returns to a starting position in midfield alongside Modric and Weigl. Van Dijk and Matip partnered at centre-backs to give De Ligt a rest, with Semedo and Tierney at wing-backs, and Schmeichel is still in net. Third and final game of this episode then, and I'm starting to worry if we are destined to not win the league, you know, since as we start catching up and then get a result that we just can't get anything from. That draw, really disappointing. Here's Mane. Can he find a pass? He can. Oh, Icardi. Ball is with Weigl now. Oh, and he's fed Mane through. Consigley is out to it. Tierney, what was that, mate? Semedo knocks the ball to Modric. Here's Icardi. Mane finds Tierney out on the wing. Goretzka. Modric back to Goretzka. Goretzka probably should have pulled trigger. Icardi finds Goretzka. Shoots from distance. Great save by Consigley. We've missed them Goretzka long shots. Whip this in. We do find Van Dijk, but it's straight into Consigley's hands. Pulisic takes the throw. Modric looking for Goretzka. off. Well intercepted, Modric. Oh, Pulisic straight at the keeper. West Ham have rallied a little bit here. Well done, Modders. Not good enough, but it's a start. And Schmeichel tips it over at bar. Oh, Pulisic, your pass just weren't good enough then. And that is it. That is half time at 0-0 at the break. Alright, I've given everybody a good talking to. Told them all to shake the sends and pull the sends together. Let's really go all in for the win in this second half. Mane! Oh, can we get on the rebound? Oh, we can. Icardi with a header. Consigli is finally beaten and we break through against West Ham. Mauro Icardi again. There is Goretzka again. Modric out wide to Semedo. Back to Modric. Here's Icardi. Pulisic finds Mane. Straight across box, but the keeper gets in there. Not the keeper, the defender. Modric finds Weigl. There's Semedo. Back to Van Dijk. Tierney. Goretzka. Modric. Icardi. Back to Modric. There's Icardi. Goretzka. Pulisic. Out wide to Semedo. Finds Mane. Mane turns and puts it in. How many passes were that? That were pretty sweet. Yeah, somebody needs to count them passes for me and tell me exactly how many it were leading up to that. Hernandez looking for Lang. Can he keep it in? He can. And Schmeichel with a punch to get that one away. It's yours, Tierney. Well done. Modric to Weigl. Cardi, can we set Mane off? It's too close to keeper. We've got substitutions waiting if the ball is going to go out at any point. Oh, well done Schmeichel to keep us in that. There we go then, substitutions can take place. Icardi going off for Dolberg and Modric has gone off for Max Meyer. What can West Ham do with this free kick? They need to score 2 in about 4 in-game minutes. And there we go, we are 2 minutes of injury time away from the victory. Goretzka. Here is Dolberg. And there we go. The referee brings it to a close. We do end the episode with another victory against West Ham. 2-0. And as you can see, with that victory, the gap is still at 3 points at the end of this episode. 31 games played, so we've got 7 games left to go in the league. We have a 6-point lead over Spurs and Man United in 3rd and 4th, but we are still 3 points behind Chelsea. We do have some difficult games left, not going to deny that. I think we've got to play Spurs again, we've got to play Arsenal, I think we've also got to play Man United, but we don't have to play Chelsea, which means we can't get that 3-point lead narrowed to 0 just by beating them. So we are going to have to go on luck a little bit, I'm afraid, but if we keep bringing the results in, there's no reason why we can't storm back and take first by the end of this season, even if there is only like 7 games left to go. As you can see, in next episode we are going to be in Champions Cup action. We are going to have the first leg of the quarterfinals against Leverkusen, but that is in the next episode, because for now, guys, I'm bringing this one to a close. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button, and if you want to see how the season finishes and then want to keep up with the next season, which will, well, the next career mode, which will be FIFA 19, then make sure you twat that subscribe button as well. Other than that though, I'm going to shut up rambling now, and I'm going to say that I will see you next time.